Okay, so let's run a quick test of the Bollinger Band breakout. So we're gonna click on File here. I've opened this particular foundation before, so it's listed here in the right. Data is loaded, so we can see we have our volatility models, our liquidity models, and we have our foundation loaded. And to backtest, I'm going to disconnect from the data feed. And then now I'm going to right click and click studies, and then we can just change our settings here. So let's change this maybe to the open, and let's make this I don't know, let's say 5, and let's make this 2.5. Just coming up with some random values. Okay, that looks good. And let's go back into our foundation settings. So we're going to use dynamic risk management, and let's leave on the institutional flow. Let's turn off the volatility filtering, and for the flow we're just going to set it to low. And again, just coming up with some random values here, and let's put on a trailing stop, and we're just gonna, this looks good. And okay, so now we are ready to backtest our foundation. So we're gonna click on chart here, scroll down to replay chart, and click replay chart. That's going to pop up this control panel. I'm going to change the speed down to maybe 960 and click play here. Clear all trade data for symbol and account. So just to clear the prior data from this account. And then I'm going to move this out of the way. We can then click on trade, scroll down to trade activity log, and that's going to populate our stats. So this should be cleared out. We still see we have a 1 here for this query counter. So it should remove this past run. And if it doesn't, we can close this back out, and we can click on trade, and we can go to clear trade simulation orders and data. So I'm going to click that because we want to make sure that our trade activity log is clear, so that we only view the statistics relative to our current backtest. So we open it back up. You can see it's clear now. We see this QC has a value of 3. This is just our query counter. And once this turns to 0, we'll be able to start our backtest. So I'm going to pause briefly to allow it to refresh. Okay, so our trade activity log has refreshed. We can see we have a 0 for the query counter. All the values are now 0. Let's make this larger. And we can see our backtesting simulated account is SIM12. And that's the account that we are currently in. And now we're ready to begin our backtest. So I'll move this out of the way, bring back over our control panel, and we just simply hit play. And it's literally that simple. You can see we attempted to take a trade here. You can see that the machine learning models, our volatility and liquidity models, update in real time. So I'm trying to reposition. Okay. So you can see that they are making forecasts for volatility and liquidity. And we can really see at points like this one right here, we can really see where there was a significant increase in volatility right here. And we can also see that that coincides with this break above this Bollinger Band. And we can see here in this area, we also had a significant increase in liquidity at these points right here. And we can see the bars, the candlesticks that correspond to this significant increase in liquidity as well. And it's literally that simple.